Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. In today's video we're going to be talking about Form SSA 1099 for tax filing purposes. Before we jump into the video, please make sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on your bell notifications so that you're always notified whenever I'm posting new content. Please make sure to watch the video in its entirety so you don't miss anything that might pertain to you. If you enjoyed the video or you got something out of it, please make sure to give it a like because it does help spread the channel to other people looking for the same information. And if you had a comment about or a question about anything that I touch base on in the video, please leave a comment down below and I will address it as soon as possible. Every January, the Social Security Administration mails out through the USPS Form SSA 1099. From the last policy that I read about this, everybody is supposed to have their 1099s before January 31st of every year for the upcoming tax season. If you don't have it, there's a couple different ways that you can request it. You could call into the office and then probably wait on hold for a bit until you speak to somebody, and then they'll essentially print out a different templated version of it, but it still works just as fine, of your 1099, and they'll mail it to you. You can go into the office and request it in person, or the most convenient and probably the fastest way to do it is to create a My SSA account. There is a number of different things that you could do with your My SSA account, but for the purpose of today's video, we're going to be talking about the 1099. If you have a My SSA account, then you would just go in. There should be a tab there when you're receiving benefits that says 1099. It's as simple as that, and you click print, and there you have it in your hand ready to go. I would say second to doing that would, if you need it immediately and you have the time, go into the Social Security office and request it. That way they can hand it to you right there on the spot, and you don't have to worry about it being lost in the mail, because realistically, if you didn't get it the first time, why would you chance it the second time? And then, as I mentioned before, you could call in over the phone and request it again by mail. But if the post office already lost it once, you know, and realistically your personal information is on that form, like your Social Security number, your name, your address, things like that. If you don't want to chance it, then again, I would recommend either doing it online or going into the local Social Security office. If you have not created a My SSA account online and you attempt to do it and you have difficulty, I've heard a number of different technical issues that people have, whether they answered the security questions wrong because sometimes they're very dated. Like if you're an older person, they might have asked you what car you had registered in your name back in like 1985 or something like that. You might not remember, or maybe a previous address or something like that. I've often heard of people having technical issues for whatever reason while they're setting up their My SSA account. And what you can do to bypass that, again, it might cause, you know, a little bit of frustration there at first, is you could go into the local office and request that they set up your account right there in person. And all they'd have to do is just look at your ID, make sure you bring a valid ID with you, whether it's a state ID or a driver's license. And they'll take a look at that, and they can basically bypass all of those security questions that they would have asked you. And then you can totally set up your online account right there in the office. It probably takes 5 to 10 minutes at most. So keep that in mind. So again, the purpose of today's video was for the 1099, the quickest ways to get the replacement. I would say the two quickest ways are creating an online account, printing it out, you have it right there in your hand within seconds, or going into the local Social Security office. If you did not have a My SSA account and you're going to the Social Security office so that they can hand you one in person, again, I would highly recommend signing up for the online account there at that point. Again, it's going to be tremendously easier if you're there in person doing it. It takes a matter of minutes. I hope you enjoyed the video. Again, please make sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on your bell notifications so that you're always notified whenever I'm posting new content. If you enjoyed the video or you got something out of it, you learned something, please give it a like. And if you had a question, leave a comment down below and I'll address it as soon as possible. Thanks, everyone.